Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're here playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and we're taking on the Cherry Cup, the second track the second cup from Wave 5 of the DLC. And of course, it is WCW's Ultimate Car months, August, September. So, in Premier Project 11, it only makes sense to play Mario Kart 8. Now again, as I said in the last episode, I missed out on the fact the update came out in mid-July. So here we are mid-August playing it instead. Last episode we did the Feather Cup, and I felt like I was doing well, and I lost two very, very close races. I got passed at the last second on both Moonview Highway and Squeaky Clean Sprints. If you missed that, definitely check it out. But today we have Los Angeles Laps, Sunset Wilds, Koopa Cape, and Vancouver Velocity. Velocity? It's Velocity. There we go. Things I noticed from this, Los Angeles Laps, of course, is the beach. You get the Ferris wheel at the pier. So, it's going to give us some GTA vibes, probably. Sunset Wilds, I've heard the name of the track. I kind of forgot a lot of the Game Boy tracks. Played those years ago when I got a Game Boy. It's probably like 6 or 7. So I don't really remember it. Koopa Cape, one of the most goated tracks in the Wii, which we got a story for you guys about that when we jump into it. And Vancouver Velocity, I noticed the Olympic torch from the Vancouver Winter Olympics in 2010, so that's cool because that was the first Olympic Games that I really got into watching, was the 2010 Winter Olympics. So, cool to see the Olympic torch on there. I like when games and things feature feature different things that have Olympic things to it. But seeing that in there is cool. Just like how I liked racing the F1 track. That was the Russian Grand Prix. Because you drive around, you see a bunch of stuff from the Winter Olympics in 2014. So it's kind of cool to have those references and stuff. So we start on the pier. We're going to go along the beach here. We go into one of those little beach huts, and now we're getting towards the skate park area, little workout sections as well. I've seen that at the start of it. We're underneath another pier, of course. There's some nice houses here, nice hills in the background. Go into the streets. It's got a cool little colorful vibe to it. Now we're kind of going onto the streets here of LA. Of course, I know these layouts flawlessly from playing GTA so much. It is cool to kind of see. So we got the stadium. I'm assuming this is going to be Dodger Field. Got the blue one. When it first said stadium, I was like, maybe it's basketball? Since the name is Crypto.com Arena, because it was blue, but Dodger Stadium makes sense as well. That was kind of cool, flying through the baseball stadium. Back here onto the streets once again. We're going to get blue shells, so accepted at this point. We're massively ahead though, so a little bit of an oil field here. Okay. I like it, I like it, I like it. Oh my god. Oh boy. There's an item floating, so I wonder if there's like a ramp you can take somewhere and glide up something. I'd imagine. Damn. Getting cooked here in the end. Thankfully, it's the last turn. Come down the straight. Once again onto the pier. That track is brilliant. That's probably one of my favorite tracks so far from the tour portion of these updates. Well, we are discussing Los Angeles, discussing GTA as well, throwing that in there. You should guys check out what we're doing for GTA here in August and September, the Premier Project. Wanyá and I are working hard to bring you guys either 2 Race Plus episodes or 2 Racing Masters episodes from GTA. This week we should have 2 Racing Masters episodes out for you guys. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys subscribe, because that is a big project to take on, doing an extra one of those videos from a recording standpoint and from an editing standpoint. But yeah, this premiere project is going to be real fun. So second track here, it's hard to tell, obviously, like with these tracks. The Game Boy and SNES tracks, they've changed so much from what they were. Obviously those were developed, actually they were relatively similar, because I believe the Game Boy tracks had a lot of the SNES tracks in that game. For say with the first 2 Mario Kart, we didn't really start seeing real wild things until we got to N64, and we kind of got into like 3-dimensional games. Kind of before that had just 2-dimensional. God damn it. Oh, was that thrown before I took the lead? Let's go. So yeah, before that you kind of had 2-dimensional games, so it was one of those things that those tracks kind of lacked a lot of design to it. I mean, a lot of them would just be colorful walls that you see. So this track is definitely a lot different. I'm sure they went with a similar layout, but again, most of the SNES tracks are almost like, or Game Boy tracks, are almost like completely different from what they would have been. Which is cool to see, like, those tracks get completely revamped, obviously. Wouldn't be that cool if it was just driving around a field of blocks. Again, 90s, early 2000s, when whenever the Game Boy one came out. Like, okay, but we don't need that now. So, again, cool. I like what they did with this track. Next up is Koopa Cape. I'm thrilled about Koopa Cape. When I seen that was there, because the first video, the Feather Cup, I was like, okay, we're gonna do Mario Kart. And I wrote on my schedule, Mario Kart. When I went and turned my Switch on, Mario Kart, I'm like, oh, there's gotta be new tracks. So when I loaded in and seen Koopa Cape was there, I was hyped. Koopa Cape, it took off the platform. Can't fall off the edge. What the hell, dude? Koopa Cape is one of my favorite Mario Kart tracks. All time, Koopa Cape. Absolutely goated. Loved it on the Wii. Didn't necessarily enjoy it as much on the 3DS in Mario Kart 7, but I enjoyed it here so far. So, for my story. Now, of course, this section of the track used to be an enclosed tube in Mario Kart Wii because, well, you couldn't drive underwater. So, I've killed it in Mario Kart. Something I've been good at even since I was really, really young. Mario Kart Wii, I would pull up before I go to school, do a bunch of online races, get a bunch of those. Like, it was just something I would do. I was pretty highly ranked in that online. Same with this one here. I got a pretty high score. So I was always winning, and I would beat my mom at the game even back then. So the only way that it'd be possible to really beat me, at least for her, I mean my brother and my dad might fall up a little bit, but for her to beat me in the game, especially being a driving game, she had to distract me a little bit. And when we were going through the tube, she said that there was a shark in the water that you could see. So I got distracted by the shark, trying to find the shark. Of course, there was no shark, but Yeah. I lost that race. Let's put it that way. Because I was looking for the shark. I was like, where's the shark at? I want to see the shark. Because I mean, there's eels, there's cheeps. You know, there's a bunch of stuff in the water. It's cool. There was no shark. She told me there was a shark, and I was looking for the shark. So, that's always funny. I enjoy that story. We joke about it sometimes when we play Mario Kart. You know, there'll be like an item or something to distract you. So we'll still make references to it when we do occasionally play Mario Kart. But I was like, damn, I got finessed by a shark that wasn't there. Yeah. All right, final one. Vancouver Velocity. Get the ice skating rink. Okay. It's gonna be a good vibe here. Final race. I think I pressed that down for too long, didn't I? Thought I was gonna sneeze and didn't. Okay. That was fun. So that was a cool start going between the. Okay. Yeah. Fuck, I looked that. But yeah, the start going underneath the Olympic torch area. Get bodied Bowser Jr. Get bodied Shy Guy. Get absolutely messed. Into the city we go. So I'm sure if you get like a boost, you can go over that grass nicely. Here we go. Lap 2. I'm assuming we're going to go a different direction underneath the torch this time, and we do. Love the drifting through here. Okay. Bro, that Olympics 2010. Like the mascot for that dude was goated. I forgot that dude's name, but that dude was heat. Based on like some rock structures that they have in Canada chilling. So yeah, that dude was goated. So here we go through the ice skating arena. There's nothing I can do about that. Alright, final time. This time we're gonna bypass the torch. Go through the looks like an underground highway thing. Now we're going through some cafes. You'll love to see it. Back into the arena. This time we're gonna go straight through these stairs. Once I was hitting there's 2 stairs and one's blocked off, I'm like, oh, we'll come back to this arena second lap. Alright, here we go. Give it a big drift. Throw the banana, get the coin, cross the line, take the dub. Unfortunately, we didn't get that Feather Cup dub in the last episode. Like I want to get the 3 stars. We were close, but we got the star dub this time. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.